Welcome to NYNJPA Weather, your severe weather source for the Northern Mid-Atlantic. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. And we're going to start with the radar as of 9:45 a.m. And as you can see, we have some moderate to heavy rain moving through the southern Mid-Atlantic and clipping parts of southern New Jersey and southeastern Pennsylvania. Now first, we have an elevated thunderstorm over Lancaster County that will continue to move east. This thunderstorm is in no way, shape, or form severe, but will be capable of producing a brief heavy downpour. The heavy rain over parts of Delaware and Maryland will remain to the south of New Jersey and head due east. This rainfall is associated with a mid-level disturbance to the north of a warm front that will plague the northern Mid-Atlantic throughout this entire week. But for this morning, this disturbance will head due east into the Atlantic. There will be some scattered showers over southern New Jersey throughout the rest of this morning, and the same thing for parts of the Philadelphia metropolitan area. However, by this afternoon, skies will start to clear out and drier conditions can be expected. So not a complete washout today, just a few scattered showers. The bark is really worse than the bite with this disturbance, as much of this rainfall is evaporating before reaching the ground. Taking a step back, we have the visible satellite picture here at 9:30 a.m. and you can see the stationary / warm front hanging around the southern Mid-Atlantic back through the Ohio Valley and all the way west to the Central Plains. This frontal boundary is going to have a major impact on the northern Mid-Atlantic throughout this entire week. For today and tomorrow, we're going to be to the north of this stationary boundary, which means we're in a relatively stable atmosphere, a few scattered showers, variable cloud cover. The further north you go into the Hudson River Valley and into parts of Connecticut, you have a better chance of seeing dry conditions with more sunshine. However, as you head south, again, like this morning, a disturbance could produce periods of rain at times, followed by variable cloud cover. Temperatures for the most part will remain near normal with highs in the upper 70s to mid 80s. Obviously, warmer temperatures where there's more sunlight. So basically that's what we can expect for the first 2 days. But this frontal boundary is going to lift north. And the reason why is because a strong disturbance is going to develop over the southern plains. Parts of Oklahoma all the way through the Mississippi River Valley for Tuesday and Wednesday, looking to have some pretty significant severe weather. Going to have to keep an eye on that. It's going to be dangerous. And then we get our turn for Wednesday on through Friday. Let's take a look at the latest model guidance. This is the European model guidance from the Penn State EWAL website, and pretty much this mirrors almost all the other model guidance for this time period from Wednesday on through Saturday afternoon. What we have set up is that this warm front moves to the north. We get a very warm and humid air mass building into the northern Mid-Atlantic. Unfortunately, we also have some cold air aloft and a very unstable atmosphere with several disturbances moving through the northern Mid-Atlantic, and that means that there will be a threat for strong to severe thunderstorms. Now we're going to have to see exactly where each one of these thunderstorm complexes set up, because some days it could set up to the north of the northern Mid-Atlantic and parts of New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan areas missed out on any of the thunderstorms because of mesoscale dynamics. However, there will be some days where thunderstorms will move right through, and they will be rather strong with very heavy downpours, frequent lightning, large hail, and yes, even possible isolated tornadoes. We're going to have to keep an eye on this severe weather threat. This cold front over the Mississippi River Valley on Wednesday afternoon will not reach the northern Mid-Atlantic until late Friday night into Saturday morning, which means we're going to remain in this warm, humid pattern throughout the rest of the week, followed by what looks to be a rather impressive severe weather event, possibly on Friday night to Saturday or early Saturday afternoon, depending on the timing of this cold front. So we're definitely going to be busy throughout this entire week on the way. So what happens after this cold front moves through? Is the whole weekend, next weekend, washed out? Well, it does get better after this cold front moves through. This is for Sunday afternoon from the European model guidance, which again mirrors pretty much the GFS, the Canadian model guidance, all the model guidance. And what we have in place is this cold front exiting out into the Atlantic and a new Canadian high pressure system taking shape and starting to build into the northern Mid-Atlantic for Sunday morning. Now again, the timing of this cold front will be key. If this cold front actually moves through on Friday night, Saturday and Sunday will look rather nice with cool Canadian air building in, which typically leads to temperatures in the upper 70s to mid 80s, low humidity, and excellent beach conditions. So there is potential for a very nice weekend. It all depends on the speed of this cold front and how fast it moves through the northern Mid-Atlantic to allow this Canadian air mass behind the cold front to build in. So there is some hope. At the very least, Sunday is going to be an excellent day to go outdoors and enjoy hiking, going to the beach, going to a baseball game, whatever you like. The warm and humid air will remain to the south over the southeast, where they will continue to bake, and then possibly another run of that humid air once again moving into the northern Mid-Atlantic for next week. Thank you for trusting in NYNJPA Weather as your severe weather source for the northern Mid-Atlantic. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Have an excellent day.